Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in and let's check out what our shirt from part one, which was yesterday, turned out to be like. So whenever you get here, just say hello. If you don't see a red box right there, that means you are watching the replay. So, hope y'all are wonderful. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs. Let's get started. I am early. I have plans. So in case you're not signed up for notifications, you need to do that. So all you need to do is type in the word shirt, S-H-I-R-T, and go check your messenger. If you've never messaged with us before, it's going to be in your message request. The very bottom of that message is going to be a link that you need to join. It is our Telegram link so that you don't have to worry about being notified here on the Book of Faces, as I call them. What is up, my friends? You do you. I'm representing tonight. So let's take off our cardboard. What is happening? Go. Okay, there we go. So I grabbed a transfer because we might use this to put it in the center of our design. But let me scoot back. Hey, y'all, what's going on? I thought maybe I'd catch you when you're eating dinner, but who knows, right? All right, so we did this last night. I left it sitting here all day, all night and all day. Left it sitting here. I'm gonna turn on my Cricut heat press. And I took the tape off the top because I had it attached to the desk. So this is what we did last night. We took Candy Apple ink, Cadet ink, and Shimmer Gold ink, and we took little round sponge brushes and made circles all the way around this star. So I'm going to see what it looks like when we take the star off, okay? Hi, Melina. How are you? So y'all, hit the heart button. Make sure you're following our page. Sprinkle the video and comment the word shirt. So here we go. So let's remove the star. All we did is we just put some... Y'all, I had to struggle with the words last night. Painter's tape, okay? So check it out, look! Oh my gosh, y'all, I love this so much. What do y'all think? Bambi, Zach actually cut this with this laser machine, but you could cut maybe something similar with just scissors, maybe something not so thick, but what do y'all think so far? Boom shakalaka. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to get your opinion on something. Should we leave as is, or should we, I was thinking, isn't that cool, y'all? Thanks, Robin. I was thinking that I could take little stars from this transfer. This is called Land of the Free. And put little stars all around or all inside of the star. I don't know, y'all, but I'm going to show you how to heat set it because some of you don't know how to do that. So yes, you can make your own. You can make your own clothes, okay? But my question to you is, should we take like this little star here and put it in shimmer silver? Like use this one? And I was thinking what we could do, especially in like what would be like the points of the star, put to start, and then just randomly put stars. You guys are saying leave as is. Doesn't it, Michelle? Doesn't it look awesome? Okay, Cheryl says leave as is. Okay, so remember we took our piece of cardboard like this. Okay, it's upside down, but we put our dots, and now we're revealing what it looks like without the cardboard. Hi, Brownie. So Kimberly says the eagle. The eagle, I don't know, it's not small enough. Zach said the same thing. Like, I mean, it would not fit. It will not fit. Like, and look okay. I know, I'm afraid it's gonna take away from the star. Hey. So keep your votes going, y'all. Leave as is. I mean, I like this idea because this is the first thing we thought of today. But I really do think it's going to take away from the star. So outline the star. I don't even know how I would do that without freehanding it. Let me think about this. No eagle. Yeah. How about a big star right in the middle? Possibly. I don't know if I have a big star that size. Hold on. And I don't know, Deb, if I want to do USA. I have these stars. Let me see. So, Bev, I could use the template, but goodness, what am I outlining it with? That can do his own shirt. Okay, so let's just check. I'm not sold yet, y'all. Not sold. I really like the way it looks as is, but let me just see. Let me see. I don't even think this would fit. Or, I mean, that would fit. But I don't know what color I'd want. Where's the top of the shirt? Okay, the top of the shirt is up here. So let me see. I don't even know. I could do silver inside. I could leave as is. Let's just pretend. It's hard to tell. Let's pretend. So I could do this in silver. I mean, the star fits pretty nicely inside there. What do y'all think? Silver ink. Kathy says leave as is. Debbie says looks good. Hi. Hi, Colleen. I know, I kind of like that star, y'all. But I have a wrinkle here, so hold on, bear with me. I need to work the wrinkle out. So let me show you how to do that. So the shirt is wrinkled on the actual ink mat itself. So let me go and add it from the side here. Okay, there we go. I like the star transfer. I think silver would pop, I think for sure. Okay, I see a lot of silvers. I mean, I could always make another one with just the dots. But let's see. What silver does. Let's just try it, okay? Deborah says leave it as is. I know. I kind of want to, but I kind of don't want to. Does that make sense? So, Jennifer, the only thing is I don't want too much red, too much blue, or too much gold. I want to go in with a brand new color. And I told you the other day, my go-to colors in my mind for 4th of July or patriotic is red, blue, white, silver, gold. Right? But I hear you guys. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not trying to argue. Or am I? All right, so I haven't heat set any of this, okay? But I will. So this is my shimmer silver, and it is very, very sad looking. We're just going to press it all over this screen, this silk screen. And I don't know, y'all. I may regret doing this, but you know what? It's my shirt, and I will still wear it regardless. But now you know what it looks like with just the dots by itself, right? Okay, so let me just get all of this excess off, put it back into my jar. Make sure that every bit of that screen is covered. Okay, this is ink. It is permanent, and it will get everywhere if you are not careful, and it will ruin your clothes. Okay, what's up, Zach? Zach, do you see what we're doing? Where have you been? I was waiting for your lovely opinion. Oh, Zach, there you are. You said yellow. Yellow? Yellow? Is that what color you think of when you think of red, white, or patriotic? I guess. It's fine. Okay, so the corner was not, or the little point. Let me go back and just get all the points. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to go back over this right here. So see how I'm slowly peeling it up and then laying it back down? Basically, I'm checking to make sure that all of it gets covered, okay? And honestly, this ink is kind of on the drier side because it is a very old jar that I've had because I don't use ink a whole lot. So it's kind of, like it's not that creamy dreamy. Like I should have sprayed some water. I mean, it's still working. But you shouldn't have to go over it this many times. Okay. All right. Looky there, y'all. I should have grabbed another jar. Okay, let me get up here just a little bit. Whee! All right, y'all, I love that. I like that. I love it so much, and I have ink all over my hands. So bear with me just a second. I need to set this on all my things over here before I get it everywhere. So I'm going to set this on here, and this is going to get washed. But before I touch a single thing, I'm going to wipe my hands off because, like I mentioned, the ink is permanent. So if I was to touch my shirt in a spot that I didn't want the ink, it would be there forever, forever, ever. Okay? So now, there's more. Go away. You always, always, always check your hands when you're inking before you touch anything. Okay, so that's done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to dry this because we're going to heat set this, and I'm going to show you how it's done, okay? So, in other words, I'm going to show you how to fast track it, okay? Last night we did the dots. We let it sit overnight. I left it all day long, didn't touch it. It stayed here on my desk. Normally, I would say to leave the star overnight. But I'm going to show you how to heat set it with your Cricut heat press. You can use an iron at about medium to high heat for 2 to 3 minutes. It just kind of depends on your iron. Now, I will tell you that if your ink is tacky after you heat set it with parchment paper, that means that it is not quite, like, it's not heat set enough, okay? Part 3 heat set. No part 3, Michelle. Yes, I agree, Shirley. Okay, so I want to make sure that it is pretty much dry. And it is. I mean, for the most part, right? Then what we're going to do is we're going to slide out. Well, not really slide. What you have to do, once it's completely dry, it's going to be much easier to remove it off of your ink mat because you won't have to be like extra careful that you get it everywhere, right? Or your shirt folds on itself. So in other words, don't do what I'm doing. Let it sit overnight and do its job, okay? So now I'm going to very carefully just focus on the star because all of the dots are already dry. I'm going to take my Cricut Heat mat, slide it in. And remember, I need to do the dots as well because we have not heat set them, meaning they have not become one with the fabric, all right? So grab some parchment paper, lay it over it just like that, and then you're going to take your Cricut heat press or your iron and you're going to do about 30 seconds. I have mine set to 330. That's typically what I do my shirts at. But I don't leave it in like one, like I won't just leave it be for 30 seconds. Like I kind of move it around, massage it, right? Ink go through the shirt. Thanks, Teresa. Thank you so much. I think it's gonna turn out fabulous. All right, 1 second. Done. Now we're gonna take this off and I'm gonna let it cool down, okay? Now, I'm pretty positive the dots are good to go, okay? Because they had, what was it, 24 hours to dry, okay? I'm more concerned about the silver. Is it tacky? No. So we're good. So what I'm going to do next is basically flip this the other way, inside out. I want to do the inside out part, okay? I think the silver was a perfect choice too, Linda. I agree, my friend. Now for this, I'm just going to slide this in here. Just because I can. I typically don't. I really want to make sure. There we go. You see how it came through the shirt, those dots? I am going to put some parchment paper down for the inside out heat set just because like that ink is pretty thick coming through and it's a little tacky. So that means it did not completely dry because it was stuck to that mat, right? So it really didn't have any like airflow. So I'm going to protect the heat press so that it doesn't get any ink on it by using parchment paper. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I forgot to set the timer. Doo-dah, doo-dah. But we're just going to guess, okay? All right, I think that's good. I'm going to turn off my heat press, fold up my parchment paper, check to make sure there's no ink on it because I can use this again for another shirt, okay? So let's flip it right side out. Oh, thanks, Dad. No worries. Oh, I love it, y'all. Look at this. Ta-da. This is perfect. I'm loving the silver star now that I see it on the screen. This is fabulous. So get you some dots. That transfer is available. It's actually an older one. All the stars. It is called 1776 Patriotic Stars, and it goes along with our beaded stars, which we'll be doing very soon. So let me know what you guys think. Did we make a good choice by filling it in versus not filling it in? I think we did. So hit the heart button if you absolutely love it. Go make one for yourself. And you can do this with any shape, y'all. We just put a star right here, dotted around it, filled it in with a transfer. Yes, it is, Miss Deb. It is, it is. Yes, you can, Miss Tina. Send me a message and I'll send you the link, okay? All right, y'all. Take care. Peace out.